We're going to talk a lot about lean in this week because I want you to be experts in lean, really experts in lean, to really know what lean is all about. It's funny because I found lean. I didn't create it, but I was one of the first Americans to find lean because I met Dr. Shingo and I met Mr. Ono, and I became their author, thank you, outside of Japan. I found them, I found their books, and I had them translated into English and 17 other languages. You mentioned value stream mapping. There are 33 tools, let's put 33, somewhere in that area. I teach at Portland State University. I teach the best of Japanese management, and I teach a student about 33 tools. So we go to Japan and we want to be lean. Everybody wants to be lean today. If it's a manufacturing company, if it's doesn't matter, a hospital, the government, state of Washington wants to be lean. They have a conference here on lean. And so what do? Well, I happen to like candy. Fitzroy doesn't eat candy so much. He's careful. Everybody likes things a little bit different. So when we look at lean, there's 33 choices. We take the ones we like. No, you got to take all of them. You got to take all 33. There are very few companies in the world outside of Toyota and other Japanese companies that are really lean. Very few companies are really lean because they're not taking the whole basket of fruit. They're taking the ones that they like. So they like value stream mapping. That's very popular, value stream mapping. But even here, it's called value stream mapping. What is the value? Tell me, what is the value? Okay, that is the key, what the customer is willing to pay for. That's what we have in our head is the value. But that's only part of it. What are we missing? We're missing, to me, two reasons that we don't do lean correctly in the West. Two reasons is we don't do all of the tools that we need, number one, and we don't define value properly. We say value is what the customer needs. Yes, that's only part of it though, right? In addition to the customer, who else do you have? Who else is the company involved with? Employees.
Well, it depends if you ask. If you ask my corporate, it's our stakeholders.
Ah, that's better. That's better. Who are the stakeholders? Tell me. Who are the stakeholders? What? Investors, the public, the community, our employees, the customer, maybe the school system, the value is how do we please all of the stakeholders, as Ron said.
Operation model, it's not really vision.
Yeah, we have to look at that vision. That's what you have to do for MKS. You have to help them write a very strong vision of what we are about as a company. What is our value? What is our mission? So it's our vision, it's our mission, and it's our principles. Write everything down. Come on. Vision, mission, principles. And what is our value? Because if you get a strong enough value, if your value is strong enough, people will do anything for you. People, where you can inspire people. Look, we have a purpose as a company. We're going to be the best company serving the world. That's what Mirai has done. So when you read the book on Mirai, they have a very strong principle of what we're about, the way we serve the world. How can we ask people in our company to really do so much wonderful things for us when their reward is going to be what? What do we give these people?
Paycheck.
We give them a paycheck. What else do we give them? If you don't do your job exactly the way I wanted, what do I give you? We kick you out. In Mirai, everybody is a permanent employee. At Toyota, almost everybody, now they have what they call part-time, but not that many. Maybe 10 or 15% of the people at Toyota are part-time. But most people at Mirai, they're all full-time. That means if somebody doesn't like you and they want to fire you, they really can't do it. So what do they do with you? Well, they're really mean in Japan. Because if they have lifetime employment and they want to get rid of you, they put your desk in a corner, but the desk is turned this way and you look at the corner. You don't look at the rest of the room, and you sit there until you're disgusted and you quit and you leave. That's the way they fire you, the way they work on that. So the key is, I think, to lean is two things. One, and we'll review it this week, is these 33 tools. It's a funny story in my life. I meet such great people, and I went to a company called Autoliv. Autoliv, come on, everybody write, Autoliv. Autoliv makes seat belts and they make airbags. Autoliv is a very successful company. I should have bought their stock because Takata, the Japanese company, is recalling tens of millions of airbags right now. And Autoliv has no recalls. And what Autoliv did, because they supply Toyota in America, is Toyota gave them a consultant. And this consultant had 33 pages, 33 sheets of paper. And I have those 33 sheets. 33 sheets of paper. And every month he took out one sheet. And he said, I'm going to teach you this month Kanban. Kanban is the Toyota system differently than the American system. Kanban, in America, we used to have in manufacturing is a staff, senior people would decide what we're going to make, and we would set up a schedule and tell everybody this is what you have to do to make the product. Kanban system at Toyota reversed the concept and said, no, that's a push system, we need a pull system. And the pull system works this way, is that when you need something, you go back to the people that make it for you and you say, make it now. We want you to make it just in time when we need it. It was a switch, but that switch allowed Toyota to reduce inventory and to become so much more successful. So what this man did is he would teach you one tool, like Kanban, and then say, go out and do it. And everybody would do it. And then he would come back a month later and say, did you do it, and did you do it right? And he'd look to see what you did. If you did it right, he would take another page and teach you another tool. And the funny part of this story is that man's name was Takashi Harada, but a different Harada. I thought it was one and the same when I found Harada. And I'm going to... Why aren't we lean in America? Why aren't we lean in Belgium? Everybody's doing lean, but nobody's lean. Very few companies are lean outside of Toyota. Autoliv was lean because they had a good Toyota teacher. They're not 100% lean, but they're close. I don't think Autoliv yet has fulfilled the value for all of the employees. Because I look at the way people work, and you should do this too. You should do it too, Fitzroy. Look at the way people work, and then say to yourself, would you want to do that the rest of your life? Would you want to do that the rest of your life? That's what you got to say when you look at a worker. Now.